Rocking a Dixxon. I love it. It's really warm. Probably gonna buy a couple more. I want to say thanks to everyone who watched the video and those of you who commented in the video, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. And today we're going to set up, or try to set up with the limited amount of stuff that I have for the GoPro, a little bit of moto vlogging. I don't have that set up for the helmet yet, but we're going to put it on the bike and we're going to see where the camera sits and how that goes. And while I won't be narrating on a ride, we'll go for a ride today. It's about, what, 46 degrees out there. It's a beautiful day. So we will get together and hang out with the Hitchy Cat. And I'm going to roll the bike back a little bit. See what we can do on the bar setup. That's the idea. I think I'm gonna go with the bar setup here, probably right over the Speedo. I'm really excited because, you know, I won't be going anywhere spectacular today, but tomorrow is supposed to be a lot nicer, and we'll get set up on tomorrow. Get out a little earlier. I don't know, it's probably 1:45 Eastern Standard Time now, so whatever. Alright, so that sits nicely. I don't know if I'm going to need the long arm on it or not. It's going to be pretty interesting. I've never done anything like this before. Never had an ATV, never wanted one. I've ridden motorcycles my whole life. Grew up, first motorcycle was a KDX 75 when I was 7 or 8, believe it or not. And then, you know, we had go-karts and stuff like that as a kid, but nothing like four-wheelers or three-wheelers, anything like that. I had dirt bikes. You know, started out on a YZ. Moved up to an XR 250R. Then after the XR 250, I fancied myself a motorcyclist and rode a Honda VFR 750 Interceptor for a while, and that was fun. And then I moved on and did some things and went some places and had enough money to buy the new CBR 600RR when it came out. I'll tell you a funny story about that. The reason I ended up with the CBR was walked into a Harley dealership. I won't tell you where. Walked into a Harley dealership and I said, I want that motorcycle right there. And he said, well, let me get the paperwork started. And I said, I'm not interested in paperwork, I have cash. And the dude said, we don't take cash. This was 1992. And a dealership didn't want to take cash. And I was like, that's not cool, man. And he was like, we don't care how cool it is. It's the policy. And, you know, it was just off of military installation, if that'll tell you anything. And I said, well, I'll just go next door and I'll buy a Honda. And he said, go next door. Yeah, I don't care. He said, I'm not losing your business at all. He said, I've got, you know, there are 25 guys lined up behind you that want a new motorcycle and they want to finance it. And see, here's the thing. On a military installation, Joe Snuffy gets deployed, right? He meets the love of his life at a strip club. He lives in the barracks. He has all kinds of money. But what he doesn't have is skill. Economically, he has no idea that he needs to pay that payment. He has no idea that he has to pay that insurance. I'm talking, you know, the majority. I'm not talking, you know, some of the special cases who actually know how to balance a checkbook or have had a checkbook. I mean, you're talking fresh-faced kids, 18 years old, 19 years old, you know, just coming out of mom's house where everything's been taken care of. So that guy's going to get that motorcycle back. He's going to repossess it. He's going to put a garnishment on Joe Snuffy's wages, and he's going to sell that bike again. And he's not out any money. He's just turning a motorcycle over. I've seen it. So that was back then. This is now, right? So let's not worry too much about that. But here we are, you know. That's Scotty, by the way. I don't know if you saw her. Here we are at the bike now, and so I've got a lifetime of experience riding motorcycles. So, and I've never, back to the point, never put a camera on one before. That's going to be pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited about that. Pretty chuffed. And that clutch cable's probably going to be right in the way. It should have probably gone on the other side. So while I make that adjustment and get the camera set up on the bike, hopefully the next time you see me, you'll be seeing the road. Alright, had a really good ride. Had an impromptu ride with my daughter's father-in-law. Pretty good ride. He's got a new Indian, I think it's called a Scout 60. There's a video of that in here. I got a bunch to edit down. I got about 3 hours of ride time. I gotta render down and get out and see what I can get going. This Dixxon stuff, it's the real deal. I was hot. It probably didn't get above 50 today. Between my gas tone Harley jacket, like a windbreaker type thing, and my Espinosa vest, this is the bomb. So I'll definitely be getting more of these, and that's that.